The path of most resistance. The worried look on Lena Milrila's face suggests she bears grave tidings, or not.
Greetings and salutations, Kat. I suppose you are wondering whether or not the good Genomus has finally determined where in the world our next adventure is to take us. The good news is, he has. The bad news, however... Now, while it is not my nature to be sensationalist, sensationalism is in my job description, so please bear with me when I tell you not all is right aboard the airship Luxentail. Something about Alma has me deeply worried. I would not trust this information in the hands of my publisher, let alone some sullen gateguard. Shall we continue our conversation on the Prima Vista away from insensitive ears? Inquisitive ears? Shall I prepare the shuttle for you, my lord? Yes, please.
Legacy of Dorn, Herald of Oblivion? What is that? Okay, wait. Cutscene immediately, apparently. The question is, then, where exactly did Ramsa and his fellowship journey next? Ah, Kat, to what do we owe this unexpected visit? I had not planned on summoning you for another several turns of the sun.
I apologize if we have caused you any worry. I suppose one cannot allow a reporter in their midst and not expect her to report what she sees. Though I did expect a tad more discretion from Miss Muriela. Alma has, as of late, been experiencing difficulties with her health. Cherugians have been called upon to discern what exactly is it that ails her. But as far as they can tell, there is nothing physically wrong with my sister. The consensus is the rigors of an extended stay in a foreign land have taken their toll on her fragile heart.
What?
Kat, when did you... Ah, my heart is so fragile.
Alma.
I'm fine, brother.
It is obvious you are not. You must return to your chambers and rest.
Forgive me. Perhaps we shall speak again once I regain my strength. Until then, please, look after my father. Oh, my heart, so fragile. Oh.
Please respect. Now then, where were we? Ah yes, the matter of our next expedition. As we discovered during our most recent foray into the Ester Sands, the Damascan capital of Rabanastre appears to lie upon the ruins of what can only be the royal city of Lassalia, ancient capital of the lost kingdom of Ivalice. Shortly after, we stumbled across remnants of the legendary clockwork city of Gog, cleverly repurposed into a lighthouse overlooking the Ridorana Cataract, remnants which now sit suspended above the fathomless chasm. Lassalia, Gog. What have they in common, you ask? I shall tell you. They both appear in my ancestors' account of the rise of Ivalice, the derived papers. And with each new discovery, this forbidden chronicle is now proving Ivalician legend to be more fact than fairy tale. There is no denying the proof, and it is but a mere matter of time before scholars and historians from across the realm come to the same conclusions. But as you are all aware, my aim has never been to simply prove the existence of Ivalice. No, I shall not rest till I have revealed the truth of young Ramses' role in the King Delita's ascension, and cleared my ancestor Oran Durai of the false accusations made against him by the church. Should we not see to Alma first? Kugane's Cherugians would have us believe she is in no immediate danger, as her illness is not one of the body but of the mind. To borrow their words, her spirit is in a state of unbalance and merely requires time to right itself. Weird, but okay.
Alma will be fine as long as she remains in bed. The last thing she needs is any further excitement, especially at the paws of these meddlesome mole rats.
Oh, he's back to being a shit. Cool.
Though I must admit, both Mont Blanc and his brother have proven more useful than I would have ever dared to imagine.
When it comes to usefulness, I am first in the field. Or was it furriest in the field? Would you like to feel my fur, Kupo? Would you like to?
Are you feeling it now, Koopa?
Feel my fur?
And you wonder why Ramza despises you so, brother? They do all the work and all you do is just Kupo.
Ah, but you are mistaken, Herdy. I bear neither you nor your brother any ill will. Any further ill will, that is. If anything, I owe you my thanks for your recent contributions.
What is this being nice?
His thanks? Are you hearing what I'm hearing? What happened to the venom-spitting adder we all used to know and hate? Alma certainly seems pleased with the change, but forgive me for not buying into this all-too-convenient transformation.
Simply showing the world that Ivalice actually existed will not validate the claims chronicled in the Durai papers.
That is correct, Father. The key lies with Ramsam Beolv. We can find evidence of his hidden role in history. It will prove Oran's testimony true and safeguard our family name from ridicule.
Which is why I turned the focus of my research to Delita's forgotten companion and his actions during the War of the Lions. It was only then I discovered something most intriguing. An underlying struggle with an unknown force. A force with the power to bring about calamitous ruin. The best kind.
And Oracite, the twisted abominations we encountered in both Lazalia and Gog. The Lucavi. They are born of these unholy crystals. While nobles of the north and south squabble over Ivalice's crown, Ramza silently sought to rid the world of a darker evil manifest from the deepest desires of men and women whose mind had fallen prey to the Oracite.
And with each confrontation did Ramza's fellowship grow smaller. Countless companions lost to the cause that would go unwritten, yet was far more important than any clash of armies, and so did they endure until reaching their final destination, the Orbonne Monastery.
Oh, I know this one. The Orbonne Monastery is where Princess Ovalia was raised. There is a scene about it in the Zodiac Brave story. After Delita emerged victorious in his final campaign, he married the princess to legitimize his claim to the throne of Ivalice.
Oh, I see someone has been paying attention.
But I don't understand. Why would Ramses' crusade against the Lucavi take him back there? According to the Durai papers, the sinister being who engendered the Oracite was said to have slumbered beneath the monastery. But who or what could have the means to create something so powerful?
Ultima, the High Seraph. I just realized I'm all 4 of these people in this cutscene.
A seraph? What's a seraph?
I guess you're in the Mughals too. Seraphs are believed by some to be servants of the gods, divine beings whose only purpose is to carry out the will of their immortal masters. As to whether or not Ultima can claim this title, however, I cannot say. Just as there were those who chose to worship Ultima in her otherworldly might, there were equally as many who feared the visitor and her deadly magics, oft referring to her as the Angel of Blood, for the carnage left in her wake.
Interesting. What if the spell Kat claims to have experienced in the Praetorium, coincidentally also called Ultima, was in fact an elegant interpretation of the very magics introduced to Hydaelyn by the High Seraph? But that would mean... What would that mean?
I have spoken with several colleagues back in Charlayan regarding their opinions on the ancient incantation, and while they yet have little to show for their research, they all agree on one thing. The manner in which Ultima ethereally manifests should not be possible, at least on Hydaelyn. So it would naturally make sense if we discovered that the Alligans learned the spell from a being not of this dimensional plane. As to exactly how they convinced the being to impart that knowledge unto them.
Not of this plane? What manner of creature are we talking about here?
Oh, look, Daddy said.
Likely one similar to Omega.
How long have you been listening from the shadows, my friend?
Long enough. I am here to deliver the item Mikito requested.
Makoto? I just ate something. Damn it.
Sid, there was no need for you to deliver it personally. A Moogle would have sufficed.
A Moogle? And trust that he won't tear open the package and show it to some random adventurer? No, this was far too important.
If you two do not mind, the principal was about to tell us how to find the Orbonne Monastery.
No, I wanted to eat. Would that I could. I thought Sid was my opportunity.
You don't know? Then what have we been doing here? At ease, Lady Mulirila. The Durai papers speak of a cataract situated on the river Zershel, several leagues southeast of Rabanastre. There supposedly lies the monastery. Zershel is not a name you will find on any modern Damascus map. Rivers, however, especially one as large as the Zershel is established to be, are rare in a nation more than half claimed by the sand. The river we seek can only be that which bisects Golmore on the Naxian border. And for that invaluable information, we owe thanks to our brothers Moogle. Their travels have made them veritable authorities on Damascan geography. Wait, but earlier you claimed you didn't know the monastery's whereabouts. I'm confused. Its location is not what concerns me, but perhaps the Mughals themselves should explain. Please.
Why, certainly. That verdant valley of vines and vipers to where we must voyage next is home to the Viera, and therein lies our little problem. The one thing the Viera do not suffer is trespassers, not even lovable Mughals, Kupo.
Our glamours kept us hidden long enough to see the jungle was teeming with ruins, much like those we've discovered in Lazalia and Gaug. But the Viera trackers eventually found us and took us before their elders. We barely escaped with our palms, Kupo.
So that is why they're still here talking instead of bound for the border.
There are Vera who have spurned the strict code of their tribes, abandoning their people to come and live in the cities of Damaska. Finding and recruiting one to our cause might provide us with insight into how to reach the Orbonne Monastery ruins.
Unfortunately, the nation's current turmoil has not made it easy to accomplish this task. We still require more time. I'm Avira.
Before boarding the shuttle here, I was stopped by a banga on the docks. He asked me if I knew a KatFTWynn and bid I deliver him a message.
Ah!
I told him he was welcome to accompany me to the Prima Vista so that he might deliver that message himself, but the man refused.
It's a bomb.
Mikito. I saw this device crafted to your exact specifications, but cannot guarantee that it will function as intended, seeing as I had an area subject to test it on.
Of course, Master Sid. If any trouble is met, then most likely it is my design that is to blame. Also, my name is Makoto.
Mikito? Your confidence in my craftsmanship is flattering, but you sell yourself too short, my dear. Here's to your success. Good day.
Okay, bye again, I guess. The cutscenes are so long!
Okay.
Yeah. The reason I keep mispronouncing it is because I figure Sid doesn't learn people's names.
I understand that. It just hurts me in so many ways.
Yeah, he's just like low-key a dick about it. He just doesn't care.
That just... I think there's more... Never mind.
I sense that you are interested in the package Sid delivered. I have every intention to apprise you of its contents. But first I believe we should speak of Alma's condition. Do you not find her illness all too timely? Genomus and Ramza would like to believe that her bouts of vertigo are not but a result of the mind fatigue, but the answer is clear. It is the auracite that plagues her. Alma recently confided in me that she would hear her father speaking with the Odious well before even his first foray into Rabanastre. However, I do not think this is entirely true, which is not to imply that Alma is trying to deceive us. Rather, I think she saw something that led her to believe her father was conversing with the auracite. Moreover, I suspect it was the auracite itself that granted her this vision. You recall my hypothesis on distinct frequency NRR-type harmonic vibrations and their tendency to promote ethereal amplification? Or when I mentioned that despite being in the principal's possession for an extended period, the Odious exhibited none of the imprinting present in the Duma? No? The Odious has never resonated with Genomus. It has always been his wife's pendant and its auracite shard, the Virgo, that fueled his passion for Ivalice. No, the Odious is bound to Alma's deepest desires, whatever those may be. The only reasons I can fathom that Alma has not fallen victim to the auracite's grasp is that her desires are not as strong as those we have witnessed in Argoth or Bagamnen. That and the ethereal interference caused by other nearby shards. I have explained all of this to Alma and recommended that she destroy the necklace. Yet, not only did she refuse, but she begged me to keep this revelation from her father. And so I did the only thing I could. I devised a means with which I might impede, or at least lessen, the effects of the Odious. This device, while still incomplete, will amplify the NRR wavelengths emitted by the Virgo. This should work to interfere with those emitted by the Odious, thereby shielding Alma from the brunt of their effect.
The city below is all abuzz with word of a band brigand loitering about the airship landing. Do you think it could be someone we know, Kupo?
Okay.
Apologies, Cat, but I needed to speak with you, and you alone.
Okay.
Oh, don't mind me, Kupo. I'll just be floating over here in perfect earshot.
At least he's honest.
Why, you? What makes you think I won't lay you low right here, right now?
Because we're here to offer you a proposition, that's what. We need information on the Gulmore jungle, and thought a man as well-traveled as you might be persuaded to provide some.
Gulmore, you of all creatures should know that is Viera land. What are you offering then?
I'm leaving.
Why the opportunity to tell us what you know? Genomus believes our next adventure lies beneath the jungle canopy, Kupo.
I should have expected as much.
Yeah.
Very well, Cat. I came to ask if you would meet someone. Now it seems that someone may be able to assist Genomus as well. Seeing as you and the principal did right by us before, I do not see a reason why I cannot take both of you.
Okay. Let's go.
Let me know when you are ready to depart for Rabanastra. We will travel in our airship. The Prima Vista would draw too much unwanted attention.
Okay. Let's fucking go. There's about to be another character introduced. Would you like to be them? Or would you not want to be them since everyone here is your voice?
I can be literally everyone. I don't care.
No.
I will be them. It's fine. The only difficulty is that I run out of voices, and I feel bad for chat.
Don't feel bad, baby. It's okay, me too. Zoe and Chloe have the same voice.
Back to a life of brigandy in the clouds, are we?
Of course not. Not that it didn't cross our minds, but when faced with the decision of what to do next, we needed simply to remember the dying words of our leader. Kishuk, Rinok, and I decided to re-enlist as Dalmascan Fusiliers.
And the occupying Garleans actually said yes, Kubo?
Not exactly. We're now with the resistance. You're no doubt heard of the uprising in Dalmasca that followed the Doman liberation, and how it was crushed under the iron heel of the 4th Legion. The resistance leaders were captured, tortured, and publicly executed. Yet much to the Empire's chagrin, the gruesome display only served to further rally the survivors. Remove one head and 2 grow back in its place. Remove 2 and then there are 4. A person can die, but an ideal will live on. Hell Hydra.
No!
Now there exist several factions throughout Dalmasca. We belong to one known as Lente's Tears.
Is that what they say?
Hydra, yeah.
Oh my god.
Cut off one head and 2. That's why they're called Hydra.
That makes sense.
Mythical Hydra.
Yeah.
And when we told our commanding officer of our recent crossing with you and yours, she simply insisted that we introduce you. Yeah? Nah.
Me? But I wasn't even supposed to be here, Kupo.
Way to insert yourself.
Not you, Hairball. Him. Meet with the general and hear her proposal, Kat. If you are not interested, we shall return you to Kujane unharmed. You have our...
Coral got your tongue?
Monastery dead ahead, lads.
A fusilier is a soldier whose main weapon is a fusil, a light flintlock musket made in France. Oh, I learned today.
So they should be French.
Still the most satisfying gradient. Love that shit.
Kat, I just saw your message, and I didn't know that, but that makes it even funnier.
That makes it so sad!
It's even funnier.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it, chat.
Yeah, chat can't know.
Don't worry about it. This way, we've many malms to cover before nightfall, and no one knows how far those are.
Malms, they're miles! They're just their way of saying miles. The message I sent him was just about what I was, like, upset about earlier. That's it. If you want to know the spoiler, I can DM anyone who wants to know, but I don't want to say
I
it.
can look it up. Oh, hi, Mommy.
Mommy?
Sorry.
Hell yeah. No sorry. Just Mommy.
I've done as asked. I bring you the Liberator. And here I thought he'd be taller.
Mommy?
I knew it! A Viera!
I'm sorry, I can't get over how stupid all of this is.
Why?
When you're a Viera.
I know. It's just because I'm a Vera. It's weird.
It's so stupid. I am Fran, proud daughter of Dalmasca and general of Lente's Tears. And yes, Moogle, I am a Viera. Are you surprised?
Why, yes, in fact I am. Her kind are supposed to be living amongst the trees, having shunned contact with the outer world, Kupo. There are supposedly a few who have left their homes, but I most certainly did not expect to see one here in this sewer.
Who do you think I am?
We walked in together.
It is really funny when you're a fucking Vera.
Indeed.
She's from 12. Okay.
This Banga claims you seek Orbonne. Does he speak true?
Ma'am, I must know, do your ass cheeks clap because you are not covering them with anything? The disappointment in Finder's sigh.
Throw him over the side. Those ruins lie deep within the Golmore jungle, a place most sacred to my sisters. They would take great offense were you to defile it with your presence. What is more, Boagi tells me you travel with Galileans, openly aiding those who would see our nation burn. How can we place our trust in one who would do such?
They defected long ago. They're not their enemy, or my blade has tasted the blood of too many Garleans to count. I would say they're not your enemy, but I thought she meant Sid and Nero for a second and forgot where we were.
No, I mean, that's valid. Also, you don't use a blade, so it would just be a lie.
That's a good point.
A Galilean is a Galilean. Their pathetic attempt at absolution only proves their past guilt.
You misunderstand. Kind Genomus does not approve of the Emperor's warmongering. He wants to help Dalmasca and its impoverished masses, Kupo.
And what would a Moogle know about my people? Does your blood run Dalmascan red? We could cut you open and find out. General, there is no need for threats. You are right, Boagi. Let us then parley.
Parley?
Parley?
The gigantic? What's the gigantic?
First, the resistance requires men and women from Doma and the Eorzean Alliance to join us in ridding Dalmasca of its imperial invaders. Your past deeds have made you well known to the leaders of both. They will listen to you, or if not, they will listen to these scions to which you claim allegiance.
Am I not a part of these scions?
Second, the resistance requires gold. Gold to strengthen our forces from within. Your allies are in bed with the East Aldenard Trading Company, which continues its dealings with Garlemald even as you raise your sword against them, profiting from the Empire's rampant aggression. As targets of that aggression, I believe my people are entitled to a portion of those profits. Grant me these simple things, and I shall personally guide you safely to the ruins of Orbonne.
And what of the Lexentails?
See me to victory, and I'll take the Emperor himself. Those are my conditions. What say you?
I'll deliver your request to the scions, but can promise no more, or promise me first my companions will see no harm. I'll say that one first. I like the promise you won't hurt them.
I will promise you nothing. But if it helps you sleep, know that I have never cut down a man who did not take up arms against me and mine, be he Galean or Eorzean.
I'd say we have our work cut out for us, Kupo.
Boagi, you and the Fusiliers are to accompany the Liberator. I expect a detailed report on how my demands are received. Yes, General. Not that I expect them to be taken seriously. You are a fool to trust them, Princess.
Who's Princess? Excuse me? Elaborate?
That's just what she calls her left titty.
What the fuck? Why the left one? What's the other one? Wait, I have questions.
I don't know, we're not that well acquainted.
What an adventure, Kupo! Just think, by tomorrow we could all be the newest members of the Dalmascan Resistance. Not that I'm ready to give up my place on the Prima Vista just yet.
Okay. First quest done, Jesus Christ. Welcome to their jungle. They've got fun and games. Mont Blanc is eager to return to the Prima Vista and report your findings.
You wish she had fun and games for you.
Hurry, hurry! If I don't tell someone of our adventure quick, I'll positively burst, Kupo!
He's gonna burst! Oh, let's go. Alright, Ramza. Oh shit.
This woman asks much of us.
The Vera have ever been wary of outsiders. For centuries, their many tribes have remained hidden in the jungles, content with their self-imposed solitude. Why are you mansplaining my own ethnicity to me? Each tribe has its own strict code and will meet swift punishment to any who would defy these laws. What?
I don't think it's mansplaining if you're both men.
That's, I don't know. White-splaining? Garlean-splaining?
There you go.
There you go.
Honestly,
As
I was trying to
such.
set you up to complain about me mansplaining, but sure.
You know, I'm never that quick on that draw. As such, many of Vera will spend their entire life bound to the territory of her ancestors, both unwilling and unable to venture beyond its borders. And while the tribes are wholly independent, they have agreed to uphold a single standard, shall no contact with the outside world until it is to protect the jungle. That said, with every generation, there are those Vera who long for a life beyond the verdant seas of trees and abandon their tribes to start, and we've literally just went through this, in the kingdom cities. My guess is that Fran is one such an individual.
Who also happens to be the only individual we know who can guide us to the monastery, Kupo.
It seems Cat's sword arm won't be enough. I don't have a sword arm, bitch. It won't be enough to see us through this predicament. He'll need to don the right mantle of a diplomat if we're to convince the alliances and the East Stardenard Trading Company to grant us aid. What could go wrong?
I've got connections. Did I just salute?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Don't know, weird choice. Yes, I know you said not to call unless it was urgent, but this is urgent. Alright, not exactly, but my superiors have come to a decision on your request, and I thought you might want to hear what they had to say.
Oh, I wasn't saluting, I was using my link pearl to call them. That makes more sense.
Oh, and let me preempt any request for immediate disclosure with a reminder that the information is much too sensitive to discuss over link pearl. Meet me at the Ruby Bazaar post-haste, and I shall duly apprise you of their judgment. That posh enough?
Yeah.
Well then, Cat, what are we waiting for? I've read about how you united the whole of Eorzea under a single standard and convinced the Holy See to end a 1,000-year conflict. Compared to that, asking for a few soldiers and a coffer 3 of gil should be a piece of Rolandberry cake. I suppose we should inform Bwagai down at Kugane Landing of our progress. You mentioned he was to keep an eye on us.
Okay.
So, you've an answer from the East Aldenard already. Impressive. It would seem that Lady Fran has underestimated your influence among the realm's players. I assume you have no objections to me joining you then.
Okay.
Hancock awaits us in the bazaar. Shall we, Cat?
Sure. Oh, like, okay. That's a way to do it, I guess.
A lovely lady, and a banger. And here I was expecting you would be alone, Cat. No, but excuse my manners. I am Hancock, representative of the East Aldenard Trading Company, assigned to oversee her assets here in Kugane. It is a pleasure to meet you.
Kugane!
Tataru!
I'll be them.
And I am Yugiri. We apologize for making you come all this way. Not that it is far from the landing to... Bwagai, was it? I serve Lord Hien, rightful ruler of Doma. I have come bearing my lord's reply to your entreaty. And I am Tataru of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. I'm only here seeing as no one else could be bothered. Well, that and to bear a message from the leaders of the Eorzean Alliance.
Tataru calling people the fuck out?
Thank you both for coming. I am Bwagi, formerly of the Damascan Royal Fusiliers. I now claim allegiance to Lente's Tears, a resistance group seeking to accomplish what you have in Doma and Alamigo. What tidings have you brought us? Allow me to begin then. While the East Aldenar Trading Company sympathizes with your plight, we are not in a position to grant you the funding you seek.
What do you mean you're not in a position? You have all the money. Look at me ready to fight Hancock.
As you are aware, the East Aldenar Trading Company prides itself in its neutrality, be it in matters political or personal.
I call bullshit.
And what of our relationship with the Eorzean Alliance?
Exactly.
Well, yes. Well, what I meant to say was here in Hingashi, the East Aldenar Trading Company prides itself in its neutrality, be it in matters political and, You must understand our position. Simply supplying coin to any one group would make it appear that we somehow favor that group over another. Seeing as we conduct business openly and fairly with everyone, doing such would be sending the wrong message and ultimately harm profits. Yes.
And by selling to both sides, you maximize profits while good men and women perish. How convenient.
We are a business, milady. We do what we must to survive. That does not mean, however, we are blind to the needs of our customers or our allies, which is why we support the Eorzean Alliance and their noble efforts to safeguard their realm's freedoms through a mutually beneficial arrangement. If it were my choice, I would provide your little resistance with all the funding it needs. But as my good friend Kat knows all too well, it is not my choice.
Uh-huh. What of you two?
Well, now that Hancock's thoroughly lowered your spirits, you won't be as crestfallen when I inform you that the Eorzean Alliance will also be unable to provide any assistance.
What a shock.
And let me guess, you did everything in your power to try and convince the leaders of each city-state, only to watch as they politely declined our proposal, claiming an unfortunate lack of intelligence or resources.
Wait, how did you? Lord Hien sends his greetings to you and yours, and under normal circumstances would welcome allies still suffering under the imperial yoke. However, word has it that the latest attempt at reclaiming your kingdom ended in failure, resulting in the loss of countless lives, including many of the resistance leaders.
You are not mistaken. Our army is not what it once was. Those remaining have been forced to take refuge deep beneath the streets of Rabanastre.
Thus, the 4th Legion has already defeated you once. Lacking unity and leadership, the current resistance will not survive another tilt against the Empire's disciplined ranks. If Doma is to join hands with the Dalmasca as an ally, you must first prove to us that you will stand as one.
Doma as a full-fledged ally would serve far better to strengthening our cause than a few temporary soldiers.
Yet even if we were able to wrest Dalmasca from the Empire's grasp, without unity amongst your people, the resulting chaos could prove even more perilous to the kingdom.
You understand much of our situation. And based on that understanding, you would refuse your aid to Lente's tears, am I correct?
Do not mistake me. Lord Hien's refusal is but a message to help you plan your next step.
You have a wise master. He understands that without proper planning, driving one enemy from your midst simply creates room for the next. Lady Fran will no doubt be pleased to hear that your response was exactly what she expected.
Oh.
You knew this whole time that your demands would be rejected, yet still you let this farce play out?
You have my apologies, but this was all necessary to prove an important point to our leader.
Okay. Bye?
Lady Fran needed to show the princess just exactly what she was getting herself into, and your honesty today will serve us better than any hollow promise. Thank you.
Well, okay. At least we don't have to deal with someone super sad and depressed.
Wait, what about the Golmore jungle? Can you believe this? We're right back to where we started. Principal Genomus will not be pleased.
Bye, Hancock. Look at him respectfully bowing, even though we're not looking at his eyes. Okay, well,
He was
perfect
just trying to
timing.
look under your skirt.
Okay, shuttle pilot.
Yeah, you don't have to. You can just live with knowing that I don't believe you.
Don't listen. I believe you. All right, BRB. I mean, not BRB, but screen.
Squeenswit.
It is as you say. It is most unfortunate. But I suppose we did everything in our power. And that is all one could ask.
I still do not understand. Why would Lady Fran send Kat on this wild Paisa chase if she knew from the start it would be for naught? Boagai mentioned something about Fran proving a point to their leader, whoever that may be.
Also, it's a princess, apparently. What is that costume up there? What the fuck is this? I think it's a chocobo outfit for Rothgar, but it is very menacing. People in positions of power can prove both naive and stubborn creatures. Simply telling a leader she is wrong may not convince her of the fact. Seeing one's own plan fail, however, is oft the best medicine.
Naive and stubborn? Then the resistance is doomed.
If a person as imposing as Fran is taking orders from her, then chances are this leader is even worse, Kupo.
I would not be so certain, Mont Blanc. My guess is that the individual in question is still quite young and inexperienced, and that Lady Fran is trying to teach her how to be an effective leader through example. By allowing her to make her own mistakes, Fran is granting her the ability to learn and grow from them, an experience that will ultimately benefit her when the time comes to make some truly difficult decisions. Now, I seem to recall reading that one of the many faces of the resistance before the recent quelling was a young girl of royal blood. Do you suppose? I think this is you. Yep.
Wait, which one?
I think it's Fran.
You may cease with your baseless presumptions, defector. The door was open.
Because she says defector, which Boagai hasn't said.
And you would be?
I would be here on orders from the leader of Lente's Tears. Against my better judgment, mind you.
Greetings, Lady Fran. I presume? Same thing. I am Genomus Sen Lexentale, principal of the Majestic Theater Company. You and your colleagues are most welcome on the Prima Vista. What is it your leader would have of us?
While you failed in meeting even a single of our demands, she recognizes that you are sincere in your attempts to see them fulfilled, and for that effort you are to be compensated.
That is most generous. Oh, okay. We don't get to hear the rest.
No, it gets too dirty.
Oh, we got a map now.
The ruins which you seek are hidden behind a waterfall. Here, a point roughly equidistant from the river's source and its delta.
You have our thanks, Lady Fran. We will not forget this kindness. Father, shall I plot a course? Oh, no. Father, I shall plot a course immediately.
Ramza? What is going on here?
Alma, you should be in bed.
I've slept enough, brother. Tell me, who are our guests?
There's only one you don't know.
It appears you once again prepare a leap into danger's maw. Keep your wits about you, Cat. Lady Fran is strong, but then again, so was Begaman. If you'll excuse me.
That was the best shocked Pikachu face for a moment.
Are you mad? A trip to the surface in your condition?
Listen to me, brother. The High Seraph beckons. She speaks to me through the Otius.
The what?
There's no need to worry. Mikoto and I have already devised a plan. I can help clear our family name.
The Charlayan has no say in this. I am your father and I insist you remain here on the airship. What would your mother say if I allowed aught to befall you?
Mother? That is what this is all about, isn't it? What it has always been about. You care not about Ivalice or the Orin name. No, you only seek to use the Oricite to bring Mother back. But you haven't been able to do that. You still do not understand how exactly it is that the shards translate one's desires into reality. That is where I can help. I can ask the High Seraph. It is she who created the Oricite. Ultima has bid me come to her place of imprisonment. If we free her, she will reveal unto us the secrets of her creations.
Do you hear what you're saying? Alma, even if there was the slightest chance of bringing Mother back, we cannot risk your life in doing so.
Your brother is right. We have sacrificed too much already. I cannot bear the thought of losing you, either of you. Oh!
It is too late.
I did not remember that, actually, at all.
Ominous voice, would you...
Ghostly.
I'm so lonely, Father. Why must you love Ramza more than you do me?
Do not be cozened by your daughter's words, for they are not her own.
Oh, Riversome.
Help me, Rams.
Alma!
fucking rip. Makoto, where did you teleport her? I don't remember any.
No! No! Hi.
Gods forfend. I told you, no one can control the power within those shards. No one.
Here, Kat. Here, take this. It might be the only thing that can save Alma, but we must hurry to the monastery.
Let's go. I've been ready for this raid all stream.
Come. We leave for the Golmore jungle now.
Come. All right. Hi, River.
Have I your permission to depart, Kat? Every moment we tarry here, my sister, she...
Of course, Ramsa.
Then hold on. I've set engines to full speed. This isn't even the quest to unlock it. What the
Yeah, we have to get there and then have something weird happen first.
Yeah, if you want to join in this raid chat, start signing in now. Or getting to this world, whichever you need to do. Please hold.
Welcome to the land of my people. 'Twould be a poor lie if I said I did not miss it some.
Alma.
Oh. She's just hanging out.
Ramsa, help me.
Crystal said not again.
Alma!
Yeet! Oh.
Begone!
I thought we were yeeting it through the portal for a second.
Alma! Ramsa!
Blood of the invokers, fulfill the ancient covenant and grant unto me the vessel promised.
Oh shit! Yeet Ramsa! Well, karma's a bitch. What just... Bye, Felicia.
Why ye to me? The girl is not well.
Might I suggest we continue this back at the Prima Vista, Kupo?
Just leave Ramsa. Love it.
Yeah, everyone's fine with this. Got Alma back, got rid of Ramsa. A+.
The fuck? Ramsa?
Have you the courage to face true evil?
What are you gawping at? The ship is this way, Kupo.
All right. Wolf, it is up to you, but River's gonna join call. Would you like to join call as well? Just for the raid itself. Now Ramsa is gone? Oh, dearest Tia, what have I done? What have I done?
Welcome to the jungle. We got funny games.
This... Is that the Orbonne? I hope this is probably... The City of Lost Angels. Genomus is crestfallen at the thought he might never see his son again. See if there is aught you can do to put his mind at ease. We need to do something. But what recourse is left to us? The only means we had of protecting ourselves could not even prevent my son from... Okay.
I'm sorry, Genomus. My design was flawed.
Not necessarily, Shalane. We all saw how it succeeded in drawing Alma back from the rift and shattering the Otius. The loss of the boy is not yours to bear. Our focus here should not be on our failures, but what we have learned from them. The being beyond the rift, it spoke before claiming Ramza. It referred to you as the blood of its invokers. Could it be your ancestors are responsible for Ultima's summoning?
Most certainly not. I've discovered no such inference anywhere in the Dorai papers. Besides, tales of the High Seraph existed far before even the earliest of Ivalician legends.
Then who exactly did summon Ultima, and why does she think them your kin?
Look!
I have a bad feeling about this, Kupo.
Uh-oh. The echo. Echo. I have no idea who these are.
Ramza dead? You lie about as well as you carry yourself in battle, Oran.
I did not say he was dead, my Lord Delita. Merely that he had abandoned his mortal vessel, entrusting his ethereal soul to the Aurosite.
But why would he do such a thing? Peace has finally come to Ivalice. There is naught to be had from further sacrifice. The kingdom is won, and this victory is as much his as it is mine. He risked life and limb to shield me from the dark that would have seen me perish. Without him, I would not be standing here before you. It is my duty as both king and colleague to see him saved. Knights, to me! We ride for Orbonne.
My lord, wait! Azora Glabados, first of the Zodiac Braves, was not the hero the church would have you believe. He betrayed Mother Hydaelyn for the promise of coin and power, summoning forth a terrible evil from the depths of the celestial abyss. It was believed only one of the land's chosen, only the Warrior of Light, might stand against this threat. Yet while victorious in battle, Ramza was unable to see the darkness vanquished. If failure was all that awaited our Warrior of Light, then what chance do you presume any other might stand?
Are you saying I should do nothing then? No, my lord. Ramza is. My brother's final wish before he surrendered to the Aether was that his name be struck from the annals of history. Alma, you're unhurt, but I was led to believe none but Oran returned from Orbonne. What is this you speak of your brother's wishes?
when it became apparent that we were powerless to truly defeat the High Seraph, we chose the only path left to us, to do what Hydaelyn herself did countless centuries past, imprison Ultima. And as you are aware, my lord, a prison is only as strong as the seal on its gates.
Ramza sacrificed his body to ensure that the Angel of Blood would never again walk the land, and he believed that if people knew of his sacrifice, it would only inspire them to seek out the Holy Stones and repeat the mistakes of those come before. If you truly avouch yourself his friend, then you will honor this, his final plea. No, Ramza should not be forgotten. He should be raised up as a hero for his deeds and claim his rightful place at my side. Only he might be my knight gallant.
He is gone, my lord.
Before Ramza was your friend, before he was my brother, he was a warrior of light. He did what he did for Hydaelyn, and for those who would one day too heed the Crystal's call.
Claim the throne, my friend. Become ruler of Ivalice and restore peace to this war-torn realm once and for all.
Wait, Ramza, don't leave me. Please, I beg of you.
You will make a fine and just king, Delita. See you do not stray from that path.
Aw, a not asshole. Ramza.
So they were roommates, right?
That's what I was thinking.
Ramza?
They were just roommates. Delita and Ramza.
The stones in these two necklaces, you are certain they will guide the heroes of a new era to Ramza?
'Tis what Ramza wished, my lord.
Moran, I do not believe I can bear another farewell this day. Will you not reconsider my offer to remain as a member of my court?
'Tis but a matter of time before the Cardinal and his temple knights grow wise to my past. I would not have my presence here implicate you as well. Ramza beseeched me strike his name from history, but like you, my lord, I could not bear the thought of future generations blind to the truth. As such, I penned this chronicle of the hero's journey. I fear the world, however, is not yet ready for the gospel contained within these pages, nor would the church ever allow its circulation. In fact, I believe they will confiscate every existing copy and lock them away in their library.
And what better way for the words to remain forever preserved than in one of the most highly guarded vaults in all the realm? Then, one day, when the church has fallen out of favor, the chronicle will be discovered and truth shall prevail. I must admit your plan is intriguing, Oran. But once the church learns it was you who penned the chronicle, your life...
I'm sorry. That's the weirdest way to tell me you're pregnant. How old are both of these two? Do I want to know? Probably not. Never mind. I don't want to.
It's the old days, so,
I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
Cat! 'Twas the echo, wasn't it?
Here's everything I just saw. The removal of Ramsa's name from the history books, the Dorai papers, the pendants. It was all set in motion by Oran himself.
and if the Liberator's visions are to be taken as fact, it also appears we now know what the High Seraph meant by blood of my invoker.
She was not speaking of ancestors in the sense of actual kin, but the line of those chosen by Hydaelyn to serve as her warrior of light. But then why abduct Ramsa, or even Alma? Unless there is something you haven't been telling us.
She was using us to lure Kat. It is his vessel the High Seraph desires.
Ah!
Matron's
Nope, that's what she's saying. Okay.
Matron's teats! Alma! How long have you been awake?
I almost said treats because I couldn't possibly fathom that that's what I was about to read.
I've been a fool. I told our leader that it did not matter if our request for aid was refused, for I had an alternative ploy. General. It is all right, Wagi. My intention was to claim one of these Orosite in the name of the Resistance, and use its powers to lay waste to the Galean occupants. Only now do I realize how flawed my ambitions were.
You mean this whole time you were playing us for fools? Why didn't we see it earlier? Never trust a woman with ears longer than mine, I always say.
What? Lena. This isn't Pinocchio.
You've every right to be angry, and I apologize for misleading you. But believe me, I no longer have any desire to deceive you and yours. I shall see you to the Orbonne Monastery and ask not in return, but that you let me join you in your rescue of Ramsa. Do not misunderstand me. I do not do this for any one of you. I do it for my people in both Golmor and Rabanastre, people who may die if the High Seraph is allowed to return to power.
Okay. Quest accepted? Not Orbonne Monastery unlocked, please. Mother of God. Oh, okay, thank God. Fuck. That was perfect timing. Let's go.
Q is popped.
Ah!
I wonder if
Baby Gaga ice cream made with breast
It's gonna
milk.
eat me though, which is the upsetting part.
like one place makes that.
Yeah, that's definitely not common.
Let's go.
Spotted
That was
dick.
perfect timing. Spotted. Dick.
Spotted
That's-
dick.
That's a
Oh.
dessert made with currants, right?
Hold on, cutscene.
Yeah.
Shush!
Sorry.
Rainbow!
Chat, the Orbonne Monastery is gay rights. Let's go. Everyone's so quiet now.
You said sure.
You yell.
Literally yelled ours.
That was really funny. That was really, really funny. Oh, Fender, you have the outfit on. Let's go.
I
Everyone
forgot to
looking so
redo the
cute.
portrait, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, it's okay. Oh my
We are
God.
C. We're going to the right.
It does not matter for this.
Who's right?
Oh my God.
I'm gonna shirk onto
River?
River.
Oh, okay. I'll try to keep River alive. I don't guarantee anything.
Had someone complimented your portrait.
Aww. Oops.
Alright, there's another thing. Been a while since
yes.
I've done Orbonne.
I
remember nothing.
I went through my dies for all the dies I don't use ever.
I remember
and
this
realized-
because I did it this last week. Sorry, continue. You realized?
No.
My brain was on a delay. Go. You went through your dies? Fender.
He went through the eyes he has that he never uses.
Dies. Fender, what did you say?
I realized I had multiple of the pastel pink, so I decided to do that with my outfit.
It looks really nice. I noticed it on the headpiece.
Yeah,
I couldn't see enough of it on the chest piece in the portrait, unfortunately.
we'll keep up.
Here. There. You can kind of see Fender up there. Hey. There. Oh, Mont Blanc is right behind him. One of these ruins lives. Wait, I'm sorry. What? They're all talking. Impressive. Perhaps you are deserving of your accolades. But do you have an answer for this mist, or is it Aether? This all feels familiar, like back in Ridorana. Only the name for these ruins lives on in... I'm sorry?
With my people.
With my people. We have no knowledge of their past, nor do we wish it. Trespass into the monastery is avoided except when necessary. Oh God. His name is Mustadio
Audio Bonassa.
Bonanza, and all paths lead through me. Imagine this is what it's like to be swallowed by a Morble. Kupo. I see something ahead. There are all traces of ethereal residue here, most likely from our site. Okay. Arm shot. So for this buddy, you have to pay attention to right or left in one of his attacks.
Oh, my,
You want to be on the
Okay.
left?
my keyboard stopped working again.
Uh-oh, that's not good.
Why is it doing that?
I don't know.
This
Go on the right.
motherfucker just provoked on me right as this guy started doing those attacks.
Wow.
He
Why?
just I don't know. But it
That's
completely
scary.
fucked me up on positioning. So I've turned off Iron Will, like, fine, he can have the fucking
Aggro.
whatever, yeah.
Well, it's better than spinning the boss.
Exactly, I'm not gonna fight for it, just
Yeah.
why did you do that, you freak?
I'm guessing he didn't like probably the way you were taking it, but that's the only thing I can think of. I have to run! I don't know how far I have to run.
It stops moving and locks in place after a moment.
Okay. River's energy and keyboard. Yeah, River's keyboard keeps randomly turning off. And then River's trying to play with just mouse, which is honestly impressive.
Well, no, this time I unplugged it and plugged it back in.
Well, at least that's fixing it, but still fucking weird.
Yeah, I don't know. Driver.
Analysis. Oh shit, I shouldn't have done... Well, it's fine. So, chat. The thing that people like to say for this mechanic is show hole. Which, like...
Well, that's what you like to say.
No, that's what
everyone
people
likes to
say. So, you want to show your hole to him. I know that sounds bad, but you do. He's
You
up
want the
there.
gap in the ring to be aligned with his sniping perch.
Yeah, you want the gap in your ring to be aligned with
Yeah,
him.
no
Which
one
is the
said
opposite
show
of what you'd
hole.
think, but everyone says it's show hole.
Everyone says
No
show
one,
hole.
I'm looking at
Like
the
show.
Alliance chat.
Yes,
No one said
nobody
that.
in this group has said it. No, but when I did this a few days ago, they did, so.
Watch out for the mines. Get on his
No
left.
proof.
Ah! I wasn't paying attention to that part. I didn't make it. Damn it. It's fine. Energy burst.
Raid wide.
Actually, wasn't that bad.
It bothers me that you gotta point the gap towards the boss. It looks like you have a little barrier, but no. Yeah, that's the problem. These are quadrants, so they'll do the whole fourth of the arena they're on, so you want to not be on those.
The idea is that he's been analyzing your defenses, and you're weak everywhere except there. That is your strongest point.
Oh.
Get on his left.
I wasn't paying attention to that. It's okay, so it was not a lot of people. Why are we tanking him that way? I don't know, I'm confused. Whatever.
Good question.
Meanwhile, I'm a Reaper, so I'm just teleporting all over the place.
I mean, show your hole to the boss is not an sentence I expected to hear today. Show hole.
Depends on the boss,
So
right?
now this half of the arena is the only one that's safe, and they're doing lines, so this corner is safe. As is one over there, or one like quadrant over there. Because these guys on the outer part do lines. So, yeah. So that's how you do this boss, mostly. So he's doing those corners.
The same safe spots, fine.
Same safe spot, yeah.
Or the opposite of end of the arena.
Yeah. Your hole is your strongest point. Take notes. Yeah.
You're making this too easy.
Dun, 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 dun.
I see you.
Hole again?
Now you have to find where he is too.
Yeah, he's up there. He's usually in the same spot, but he might move to possibly that one because that looks like a platform too.
Yeah, there's just two.
Testament.
This is not hurting us as much as it did when I played it a few nights ago. We were getting down to like double digits from that raid wide.
Really?
Yeah, so I don't know why we're taking so much less damage here. Oh, Alliance A, are you okay? Chat.
Speaking of taking damage,
Yep, right on cue.
I mean, he's
think
about
we
to die,
lost
luckily.
I think we lost a healer to this sniping thing, so
They did.
Yeah.
struggling to recover.
Oh, it's that dude, whoever that is. You prove yourself deserving of the title Zodiac
Zodiac
Brave. With this, my journey can something. It's gone now. Everything's gone. Everyone
And
talk
at
to
long
us.
last come to an end.
Come.
Now, if memory serves, we need a rogue
Okay.
up front here.
When the Empire marched upon Rabanastre, many who... Fuck, why is that going so fast?
Ron said, the last time I was here, the only thing holding watch over these stones was a deafening silence. Could it be that Guardian rose from its slumber upon sensing your master's aura sight? And then she said, when the Empire marched upon Rabanastre, many who lived in the desert fled east to the sanctuary of the jungle. Some who were not turned away by my sisters are
The
said to have
bell
taken
of youth
refuge
guides
here.
your fate, but have you the faith to fulfill his legacy?
There, another Lucavi? It appears to be a knight, but how?
The knight. Thank you, River. A Valkyrie?
Agrius.
I decided to reference Special Duty Combat Unit Shinesman by making mine gray. Wait, what's that? This one, I had a long time of not understanding how I was supposed to do it. I'll explain it when I'm, Okay, I'm making sure I did all this stuff. I'll explain it as we do it. But it took me... There's like a mechanic where you get... Oh, what are we doing places for?
I don't know.
I don't remember a part in this fight with places. So,
Fucking countdown.
River's upset there's no countdown. So unusable right now. But when you walk into something that's a shield or a sword, you get that as your usable button. Now, what took me forever to know is that for shield, you need to not only face her and press the button, but you need to not move or attack or anything at all by the time it goes off. So I'll show you. So now it's a thing. And
To the current of life
she's
has
doing
become.
Judgment
Its
Blade.
judgment swift and
So
final.
I want to
Its
press
bite
the
as
button
cold as
facing her and
steel.
not do anything else. And you can see I'm still using it. Everyone else is doing it too. Anyone who's not using it got pushed back like you saw.
And bopped a little.
And bopped a little. It hurts. It took me forever to know how to do that. I never knew you had to stand still. So I was like, I pressed it. I was so mad. It took me forever.
It's the same as flamethrower and passage of arms and probably a couple of other things.
Yeah, there's a few abilities we have where we have to stand still, but it tells me I have to. I don't know what that does when I'm introduced to. Why are you running towards me?
All right.
Please. Was that you?
The hearts of men are black with corruption and must needs be cleansed.
Okay, so she's grabbing a team. It's not us though, so we don't have to worry about it. They have to like do their own thing. I think they have to fight some things.
Yeah, there's one enemy that has to die.
Yeah.
I think.
And now I believe some people are going to be put into in crystals, and it's us.
7 shadows.
Or at least I'm in a crystal.
7 fates foretold.
So if you are not in a crystal, you go and get the sword, and you go and free the people that are encased in crystals. Everyone's free. We're good.
And then you stand out of the AoEs.
Yeah, and stand out of the AoEs.
Oh, that sounds optional.
It's such an inviting swimming pool, though.
Normally the other group's back by now, I think.
I call out to the skies and tremble as the brilliant
Hopefully they got this. I don't know what this
do.
do.
blinds mine enemies.
Oh yeah, they turn into donuts.
They're donuts.
And now they're donut. Yep.
Yep.
Whoop. Well, that worked out for me, too. Hello.
That was very confusing when you both said they were donuts and I looked over and they were not.
No, they turn into donuts, sorry. Why did you run into me?
I felt
I'm
very
trying to get away
gaslit.
from the 3 that were on top of me.
No, was it River running to me?
I didn't
No, that
have
time
one.
it was me.
Oh, it was you.
I was trying to get away from the other 4 that were on top of me.
Button.
Fuck!
Button.
I even ran into it to get it. I just was so focused. I was like rewinding my memory, trying to remember how it looked.
The dreams of men are fleeting, yet they must be embraced if they are to flourish. Have you
This is
the
for the
faith
ads.
to do as much?
Ads.
But like, why?
I don't know why you would need shield. Oh,
you
do
can
you?
use shield to defend against the AoEs these guys do.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna
Or you
heal
can
some people though.
Be out of the AoEs.
I'm gonna eat that.
Or
Okay.
you can just be out of the AoE and then you don't need the shield.
Yeah, that's true.
So, I mean, it's not raid wide.
That was a noise in my ear hole.
Oh, divine light!
All right.
Send us from our sins! Gaze deep into the light!
Bubble. All right.
They who dwell aloft have spoken. Let their words echo in your empty soul. Ruination is come!
Again, you don't need to use shield unless you're lined up with one of these.
Oh, well, apparently I was.
Not
I was
quite
using shield though, so it was fine.
Not quite Earthshaker because it's just a beam.
Beam of light. Sentai parody anime that only had 2 episodes. The manga went much farther. Gotcha. Gotcha. Well, that's fun though that you can reference it with the outfit. Now I have it for once. Ah, why did it do that?
On guard!
Oh, it's taking us! Bye, everyone! Well, we get to see for a second, maybe, depending on if they kill us while we're gone.
Summoner tank. All right, we have to grab sword. Oh, nope, they killed him. So you would take sword and you would go and kill those enemies with swords.
Well, enemies that are shielded can only be damaged by the sword action, and it just automatically kills them.
And everyone has Doom until it's done?
We have Doom until we leave that place.
And Doom was for a minute. So we all wipe if that happens and we fail.
Well, our party.
I have to
Our party
say,
does.
I am
Not everyone in the
surprised
group.
at how smoothly this is going.
Those are the easy ones.
Yeah.
It's the next one that's can be.
Although I
rougher.
will say I had this last time I went, when I got 7 comms, that was fun. We had the tank kept dying to show hole, and it was really funny because he's like, I don't understand, and then he made a pun, something like it was triggering him, and I was like, God damn it. And someone else made another joke about lasers. I don't remember what it was though. Another pun. It was like I was playing with Wolf without Wolf being there. Wolf's energy.
I see him everywhere now.
In puns. What the hell? Oh, person I had selected was dead. Each of the
Well,
Sentai team members had odd colors for their costumes except for the Protec. Interesting. We need at least enough to make the chains appear, and then you can move on to the next one. Okay. And you want to do it before the cast goes off. Mm-hmm. 7 comms! It's the only time I've gotten all of the comms from a group. I've gotten 3 comms in a small group before, but I've never gotten 7 in a raid. And I'm guessing it's because they were all on a team together, or most of them were, and maybe the other ones just happened to pick a random healer, and it just happened to me. I don't know. They were all talking to each other like, well, not all of them, but a good handful of them were talking to each other like they knew each other. So
it's a lot of bragging.
It's not bragging. I never
About
said
all
how
your
well I
comms.
did. I never said how well I did or that I deserve them. So therefore, no brag. Finder's
But you
just jealous.
deserve
And I'm
all the
sorry. Okay? A lot of I think we got it.
I'm sure you deserve them.
Thank you. I didn't die, so I mean, that's the only positive I can give myself. When I was very young, I heard the elders speak of a dark city where the horrors that haunt our nightmares dwell. Necrohall? They called it?
Necrohall.
Your coming was
Melunda.
foretold, servant of Ivalice.
So this is the fun one.
You serve another. I am Count Sidolphus Orlando.
Yep.
He has a tail.
Your journey
Thunder God
ends
said.
here.
He has 3 tails, I believe.
Does he?
Maybe just one.
This one.
It's just long.
Are we attacking? Okay, we attacking.
The hearts of men are black with corruption and must needs
Was
be
a ready
cleansed.
check. Never heard of it.
Wait, what is Sid doing down here, Kupo?
Healing check.
Yep. Got it.
I call out to the skies and tremble as the brilliance of 1,000
Spot
bolts
platform.
blinds
Yep.
mine enemies and tears their flesh
Where
asunder.
he has his sword
Current of life
is he's gonna hit
succumb.
that
Its
area.
judgment
In?
swift
We wanna
and
be in?
final.
In his
Its
hitbox.
bite as
Yep.
cold as steel.
And then it's going to be away.
Open your eyes to the
Oh, we're in
darkness.
this.
Oh,
and
this. So
drown
whoever
in
has
its
that,
loveless
needs to run it back
embrace.
there because it
The gods
expands
will
very
not
big.
You don't
be
want them to
watching.
touch.
Yeah, you don't want them to touch with other people's?
Yeah,
I've never,
overlap.
actually what
Got it.
happens? I don't think I've ever seen that.
Misfortune hangs heavy
Gives a
on
big-
a head
That
once
sounds like a
held
science
high.
moment.
Such is poor cover for when the
I
heavens
can't remember who I've
fall.
given cards to and who I haven't anymore. Red, sepia, moss green,
Come,
salmon, pink,
show
and gray.
me more.
Honestly, satisfying. Except for the red. The red's a little weird. But the rest.
7 shadows cast, 7
Away.
fates
Away.
foretold.
Yeah, 'cause the way's
Yet
holding
at the
swords.
end of the broken path lies death, and death alone. To live by the sword is to
3
die by
people
the sword.
in each.
3 in
There is
each,
time
yeah.
enough for regret in the flames
going over here.
of hell.
Da, 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 da.
Honed is the blade that severs the villain's head. Endless
talks a lot.
is the path that leads him
That's
from
gonna chase
hell.
whoever has that.
I don't know who had it. I wasn't paying attention. Is it me? Is it somebody else?
I have
Shit.
no idea.
Wasn't me. I think it might have been Wolf.
I think it might
It
have
did
been
look
Wolf.
like that, yeah.
I was looking at chat.
And I couldn't tell.
It worked out.
There is a reason why I main a dragoon. No thoughts. Just stab.
That's why you should be a dancer. Super fun and easy.
These are going to become donuts.
And a stacky.
The next one starts as a donut and then swaps into a point blank AoE.
Oh, okay. Holly jumped up here. I don't know what she's doing. Holly,
I'm
Being
looking
cute.
for the
Oh, I'm
power
gonna put it
button.
here. Why not?
next to Finn. Oh, it's this. Oh, okay.
There we go.
We did
I
it.
have been called the God of Thunder. You will now know why. Upon my holy blade, the very
That's cool
world
looking.
lies in balance. And now the scales will tip.
Okay. It just puts us luckily back to where we need. Baron and Talia.
Show me more.
Be on these.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
I can
Tali
never
is.
tell.
There's a big comforter in the
Escape is
Papasan
not
Inn,
so easily granted.
and from mom visiting, and I just want to wash the cover before putting it away. And it's on the Papasan right now, and Tali is laying on top of it with the
Were you
most
expecting a
annoyed look I've
modicum
ever
of
had
rest?
in my
have to
direction.
Stay away.
You will find my defenses quite impenetrable.
Oop.
Well,
Forgot how that worked.
A piteous display.
out.
This is out, this is out.
Yeah. I forgot to
They
say it
who
and was just
dwell
running because I was
aloft
afraid.
have spoken.
Be on the platforms that it's not the
Words
sword.
Echo in your empty soul. Ruination is come.
And now Baron's laying here enjoying the sunlight.
Oh, heal check.
He's a good boy.
True.
Even the strongest of shields cannot defend the weakest
If you
of
don't heal
wills.
people to full by
A
the end of
moment's
that, they have
hesitation
doom and
beckons
die.
a
So this gets
lifetime
passed
of
between
pain.
all of the DPS one at a time.
Well, I want to turn.
We don't want to give it to the tank because it gives a massive physical damage down, or physical vulnerability up. And that'll wreck the tank with the auto attacks from the boss. There are two of these.
So glad I'm not the one that has that.
I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
You will find my defenses quite impenetrable.
Limit break 3, red mage! It's fine.
Well,
clouds have parted.
I couldn't see what I
And the
missed.
skies clear.
We did it.
It is
Fireworks.
time my
Fireworks!
mighty farewell.
My eyes!
So I'm going to reiterate. Sorry for tactics lovers in the audience. All of this gear is awful.
Oh yeah, it definitely is.
Oh, cutscene. Shit.
Is it sanctum you seek, my wayward children? Or perhaps you are come in search of power?
Yo.
That which lies at your feet.
She's making so much
that
orsite.
blessed bauble can grant you both. You need but will it so. Now, take up your salvation and be gone. Mortal agency in matters divine shall not be suffered.
She's very pretty from the waist up. Waist down, I'm a little confused as to what's going on.
You know, it's kind of crap.
Bye, Fran. Bye, Mont Blanc. Gonna be heading off. Take care, Anna. Thank you for hanging out with us. Thank you, thank you. Oh. These are the outfits, by the way. They're just not my tastes. That's actually not bad, but you can't dye any of it, so it's upsetting. All right.
You're not a fan of that bright yellow coat?
No, I'm good. Hey. We did.
Oh my god, it's a countdown.
It's a countdown.
They can't.
Ready check. Gotta say that was the smoothest Thunder God I've ever done, is it? Yo, let's go.
Yeah, like I said, this has been surprisingly easy.
Yeah. I will say when I did it this last week as well, like no one really had problems with Thunder God either, which was, but everyone was like there were 2 or 3 people in my group who were so afraid of like, this is the worst boss, I'm gonna die here. I don't think anyone died. I think one dancer died, but that was it.
We had most of the Power Rangers lined up, and then that one Vieira ran forwards more.
Oh no.
We had a nice little line going.
Oh, look at all these cuties.
It's really far away.
You shall rue the day you raise.
I feel like a lot more people die on
eyes
this
to the
boss than on
heavens.
Sid.
Oh,
Yeah.
a good handful died during this one, but
To be fair, this one also has multi-ball chaos mode.
yeah.
I do love the chaos phase. And somehow the most people always end up in the tiniest pie segment.
Oh, that's
Oh
a
my
lot
God.
of dead.
Well,
All right, let's go.
I'll get the summoner.
Okay, I got.
Your very soul
Cell.
shall not escape my wrath.
If you got the summoner, is the healer gonna get statum?
Watch out for the
Oh. Oh.
front.
Someone got statum. Good. Corners are good. Whew. Ouchies. Yeah. That was so mean that like it
Denizens of
puts
the abyss.
everyone.
No one always goes on that.
Yeah.
Like every time.
Hey, look, it's
and
Ivalice.
somehow I dodged the whole
Oh look,
time.
Water Boy. She's like summoning all the bosses we did in other raids.
A few of them.
And so now there's water. And
No,
she's
you
doing
heard
the
Cat,
lines
all
again.
of them.
All of them.
All of them. Every boss.
Go away.
Denizens of the abyss, from ink of blackest night, I summon you.
That was great. I watched 2 people with the AoE run towards me together, like perfectly overlapped, and then away from me together.
Slow. Slow and then fast.
Her squares. Oh shit, this is gonna hurt me.
Denizens of the abyss, from ink of blackest night, I summon you.
Da, 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 da. Oh, don't be in those. Pay attention to where they fall. I didn't see the other one.
Yo, Jimbo.
That was almost scary. I only saw the one from my perspective.
Death awaits.
Have a lovely evening, Emma. I really appreciate you. Here's Chaos.
Control.
All three at the same time. Let's go.
And water.
And Doritos stay together.
And proximity.
From where?
It went off.
Oh.
And slice.
I don't know if I should do that. Ah!
Yeah,
Oh.
there it goes.
Ah.
I died!
Yep.
Yeah, there it goes.
Ah! I think I died the same way last time?
Oh, A is just ruined.
Yeah, A is gone.
A is gone.
Bear your steel.
Ramsa and the two others are helping.
I think that's not Ramsey yet, that's Agrius, Sid, and
Yeah. Well, it's the other Ramsa, isn't it?
Tasio.
I got Stratum. Oh god. It's not resing Stratum to the. I'm gonna rescue you.
Into the heavens in a cleansing conflagration.
Yeah, that's
of divine
Agrius, Sid, and
benevolence.
Nastadio.
I wasn't sure if the platform was gonna disappear. I got scared for you.
Your souls are undone.
That was my bad for resing you in a bad place. I should have gone into the bubble and resed you. I don't have.
You will not intervene.
There you go, Cat. Now you know what's going on down below.
I'm gonna do a bubble. It's all good, okay. I usually hate doing rescue, but if I know that, like, it could kill the person, I do it.
Kill her beak.
Is it there, or is it over?
It's over.
Oh, wow, that was fast. I blinked.
I am the only god.
Ma'am? Such fury.
Oh well, that was too early.
There's Ramsa.
Thank you, Ramsa. The not shitty Ramsa, but also kind of the shitty Ramsa. It's the two of them. It's fine. Children of Hydaelyn, make it swift. Okay.
Few can claim to have endured the might of my will.
Alright, now we fight her and she's free to move around as she pleases.
Now I actually have to pay attention to positionals. Yay.
Denizens of the abyss, from ink of blackest
Oops, enemy
night,
does
I
sooner
summon
you! It's fine. These are gonna blow in the direction of wind, right?
Kneel before
Okay.
So weird that this happens once.
Yeah.
They won't do it again.
At least you haven't tried to res the boss yet.
That's true. But I don't have the thing that tells you if I tried, so you never know. It's only on Cat Girl.
I can just check back at the battle wall.
Watch out for these. The first two are gonna move.
The first two are gonna move that way, apparently.
Southeast.
Oh god, oh god, oh no. Oh geez, oh man, oh god, oh man. Yeah.
Anticlimactic. I was expecting that to hurt a lot
Denizens
worse.
of the abyss, from ink of blackest night, I summon you.
I'm gonna. Do they already
If
have?
your DPS, follow one of these.
I'm resing a rando DPS to help out.
Ooh, what, man? What are we doing?
Did all of them get someone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Denizens of the abyss, from ink of blackest
Oh, cool.
night, I summon you.
What?
I've got aggro now.
Oh, surprise. Well, a tank did die. Was it the tank with aggro?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that one. Explain that. I have a thing. I don't know what the.
Who wants to place bets? He's going to provoke off me again.
Ow. boy. Spicy.
Bend to my will.
Bad positioning. Okay. Now this is just a running game?
If you have a bomb, check if you have a bomb.
I don't. You don't want to move when it goes off.
No.
I can't heal like healers can't heal during this. So,
Nobody can take any actions during this.
yeah. Until you get to this platform.
9.
In which case, if you have an AoE, you can do it off the platform. That's fine. Okay. The tanks usually have that. Yeah.
Yeah, tanks have a flare.
I see it now, in you.
Do you? Are you seeing it now, Mr. Krabs? Oh shit. I can't tell which way. Oh, I don't think it's... Okay! Wow, we did it! I blinked! What happened? Orbonne took pick.
I am your mother.
No, you're not.
I am your maker.
I'm still missing one of these suppressor rolls.
Ivalice.
I am missing both of them, and judging from how I rolled, I'm not getting either one.
Forever lost, chat. We did it! Orbonne Monastery completed.
Da-da-da-da.
Oh wait, is there a cutscene of voices?
Very smooth.
I mean, like, there is the boss. I knew that, but I didn't know if there was anything extra. I don't think so.
When you leave, probably.
Surprisingly,
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
smooth. I was expecting more chaos.
Hey, I'll take it. I'm hungry. The Orbonne Monastery complete.
The cracked clusters
nom.
you got are just garbage now, unless you want to trade them in for...
Fine. I got 2 comms. Let's go. Oh, I got the 2 comms of the people that were... Oh, okay. That's why Finder didn't get a comm, because I got them both.
Yep. Sounds about right.
We found Ramza. Thank you, Wolf.
He's awake, Kupo. But is it truly him?
Thank you. Thank you all for coming to my aid.
What? Other Ramza? With gold eyes.
And you have my thanks, noble warrior of light. You have achieved what I could not. And you, bearer of my blood and the blood of House Durai, thank you for seeing my final wish fulfilled.
He seems much older than our Ramza because he's like taller and everything too.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Who are you? I think they were the bosses we freed.
My sacrifice has finally been given meaning.
Aww. That's a lot of people.
Now, my friends, let us retire to Mother Heidelin's bosom, that we may finally rest. Farewell. You are the true heroes of the story.
I hate the crotch piece, I'm sorry.
Delita, how I have missed you, old friend.
They were roommates.
Forgive me, Ramza. You deserved better than what history gave you. I could have done more. I'm truly sorry.
Aww.
These countless centuries did I long for the day that we might meet once again. And now that time is finally come. Hidalian beckons us both.
I didn't notice our Ramsa does not have a ponytail either. Or ours does, but this one doesn't.
Whoa, what a nice roommately handshake.
Roommately handshake. Aww. They're finally reunited, though. He cried.
Because he will never have a roommate. Because he's a little shit.
I was gonna say, not with that attitude, he won't.
Yeah.
All right.
Genomus! Oh. I'm so sorry, Ramsa. Alma. I convinced myself my research was the most important thing in my life. All the while you two were standing before me. Can you find it in your hearts to forgive your father?
Nope.
Why did she?
I don't know why she shook her head.
It's alright. We're still here, are we not?
And we triumphed. We proved your theory true. Ivalice existed. Ramza existed. And Orbonne Monastery was not a heretic, but a hero. Now all that remains is to tell the world.
No, my son. We needn't burden ourselves further.
But father, we cannot allow our ancestors' name to remain...
And we will not. Yet simply not in the manner you think. I shall be adding the final act to the Zodiac Brave story, telling of how Ramza, the forgotten hero, and his chronicler, yeah, Orbonne Monastery smote the Angel of Blood and saved Ivalice from an age old of darkness, before quietly embarking on a final journey that would take them far beyond the horizon. And of course, I shall not leave out those nameless heroes who fought alongside Ramza, without whom the young noble would have surely perished.
Is that what you truly want, Father, for the story to end?
It will only end on the stage, my dear, and live on in the hearts of the crowd. King
Delita and Oran envisioned the Virgo as a beacon, which would lead future generations to the truth about the founding of their kingdom. They were right. And just as the pendants guided us, now we shall guide the masses through our play.
And now you see, my son. I would offer you my thanks again, Kat, but thanks are not nearly enough to express my gratitude for all you have given us. Perhaps after I complete the Zodiac Brave story, I shall pen a tale about the legendary Warrior of Light and his adventures across the 3 great continents.
Then you'll have your work cut out for you, my friend. Kat has enough battles under his belt to fill at least 3 tomes, if not 4.
Would you stop doing that, Sid?
And his tale is far from over, isn't it?
Haha, real funny that I constantly keep putting in mortal danger. Ha 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 ha.
Mostly confused at what she was yelling at him to stop doing.
Yeah, I don't know either. The head shake was probably something to do with what would have been said in the original language. That's true. Translation is different.
Mm-hmm.
Oh! All right. This is our final dress rehearsal for the night. Make it count. Positions, everyone. Wow, he looks like him. That's weird.
Yes, Principal.
Like, they colored his hair more yellow. Lights, music. There will be no more mistakes from you two. Am I clear?
Okay, hang on.
Mother Crystal Clear, Kupo.
Mother Crystal Clear, Kupo.
So you need to go back and edit those together?
Unfortunately, I think that sometimes when I record, it separates the game audio from the voice audio, and sometimes it forgets the voice audio exists, so I have to use the one that combines it all. So it depends.
They're going to perform the new final act.
Begin. I also find it interesting that we can very clearly see Genomus's Garly and I, but we never see it on these two.
Mm-hmm.
When they should be there.
Whatever will we do? The church has branded us heresy. Oh, fuck.
We shall embark on a
journey together. Yeah, I can't control this.
Together?
Together, the crystal's call has been answered and evil vanquished from the land. We are now free to soar like the griffin.
Free? But how?
By casting off our noble names and forging a new path, one not bound by fate. And on that path we shall meet new friends, make a new family. And unto them we shall entrust the true tale of our deeds, that they may carry our legacy for all eternity.
Sword in hand, a warrior clutches stone to breast.
In sword etched he is fading memories.
In stone he tempered his skill.
By sword attested, by stone revealed. Their tale can now be told.
Their tale can now be told. I thought that would work better than trying to talk over you.
That's right.
Bravo! Bravo! You both were wonderful!
Congratulations. Congratulations. I am inclined to agree with the Lady Muriela's sentiment, but there is always room for improvement. Back to your positions, everyone, again from the top. I thought you said that was the last one for the night.
Again? I've had enough of this. I was promised a starring role, Kupo. It is in my contract.
Moogle fight! Moogle fight!
Oh, hush, brother. Before Genomus has us back to polishing boot buckles again.
Everyone's just laughing. It's fine.
Except you.
Except me. I'm no humor. I'm just content to be here.
Just thinking about where your next candle meal is coming from.
That's fair. Meanwhile, in the clockwork city of Gog. Uh-oh. Whomst to the fuck? I love all these things spawning in as we get closer.
Oh, is this the Empire? Oh, shit.
Who let the Garleans in?
Who?
I'll be the masked person. Oh, Noah Van Gabranth. Well.
Sir, further research will be required to reach a positive conclusion, but preliminary tests show that the technology utilized here bears striking similarities to our own.
Excellent. Let the Eorzeans play with their baubles. True power lies within these very walls. It appears our ancestors were as cunning as they were ruthless. Hello? Hello?
The fuck is that?
I don't know, but hello? A weapon powerful enough to carve a gateway to the land's very core. This radiance will be eager to test this. To Tartarus. Wouldn't you all agree?
They're weaponizing Tataru.
Tatar, no. Who was that? I genuinely don't know. Hell no, nipples! Did you not realize no one in this game has nipples? Nipples don't exist in this world. I'm not gonna talk to everyone. I'm just gonna talk to the people we know.
It has been an honor to serve one as brave and just as you, Kat. I only hope my contributions to this most recent endeavor have proven value. Before this assignment, I would spend my days alone in the library poring over texts, learning of others' accomplishments, but never recording any of my own. But witnessing you and all you achieved in our short time together has inspired me. When I return to Charlayan, I will put in a request with the students of Aldician for an increase in field research. But I think I shall start with something in Lower and Lenosha. Thank you, Kat.
We should scroll in.
If the gammon were here, he'd smile and slap us both on the back. You'd probably fall on your face. I miss the captain. We were roommates.
Everyone's roommates.
I'm not as optimistic as my brothers as to our chances of meeting again. But know this, Kat. I will not forget you, and hope that maybe you will say the same.
Aww.
I owe you an apology, Kat. I was wrong to doubt you. Whether it be in a council room or on the field of battle, you have proven yourself more than worthy of the many praises the bards sing. I am glad to have counted you as an ally, for I would not wish upon you even my worst enemy. In fact, our paths may cross again sooner than expected. I received word earlier from both the Eorzean Alliance and Doma that they have agreed to assist Lente's Tears, though not in the manner my leader first sought. They will be providing refuge for those displaced by the fighting, children, elderly, the wounded. I have been assured that all are welcome. Unlike our demand for Soldieri, both Lady Tataru and Lady Yugiri seemed much more amicable to this request. Perhaps they remembered how only recently Eorzea received refugees fleeing from Doma and Alamigo, and perhaps it was I who reminded them. As for now, I must return to Dalmasca with these tidings, and somehow not only convince the myriad resistance factions to cease their infighting, but also cooperate in the organization of a method in which refugees might be transported safely across the borders. Needless to say, I have my work cut out for me, but even then, this is only the beginning. Once the refugees are safe, there is still war to be fought, and won. And when that time comes, do not be surprised when I come again calling.
Alright, she spoke so fucking much. I'll give you a break.
I hope the new act is to your liking. It may still change, seeing as we have yet to finish our rehearsals, but I believe Father has another masterpiece on his hands. I have always admired my father, but never more than I do now. I finally have come to understand why it was so important for him to tell the tales that he did, even if those actions did see him driven from his home. Still, I worry that we may never find our place here in this forgotten land, that our voices may never be heard. Everything we knew was gone, everything we worked for behind us. Will the people of Othard and Aldenard accept us for what we offer, in spite of who we were? Will they flock to our stage to hear our stories? Will they laugh at our jests and weep for our losses? I know it is childish to fret over such matters, but perhaps I'm still a child. You're 16, 17? 17? Desperate for the acceptance of strangers, despite the fact I am already accepted by my family and friends. Something happened that day I laid hands on my mother's necklace. My father would have me believe it was the hero Ramses Auracite, the Virgo, that dispelled the fear and hate in my heart and replaced it with love. I would like to believe that it was not only this holy stone, but me, growing up, journeying to new land, meeting new people, learning of new cultures and customs. These things ignited a flame inside me, a flame of change. You, Mont Blanc, Hurdy, Makoto, Master Sid, Bwagai, Fran, even Lena, you have all helped fan that flame, that they may rise into a conflagration to burn away the old Ramza, leaving what stands here before you now. My father spoke of one day authoring a play that would chronicle your adventures. I believe I will tell him to abandon that endeavor, for I wish to author it myself. That is, if you will allow it. You are welcome here anytime, Kat, and I hope that you will take time to visit and tell us more of your deeds. I shall be waiting.
Thanks are not nearly enough for all you have provided us, but sadly they are all I have to offer. Thank you, Kat. You watched our rehearsal, so you have witnessed firsthand the fruits of my father's labour. It is now on us, the players, to see their seeds cast across the realm. From fleeing the Empire to searching for a new audience, from finding the truth of our ancestors to bringing back my mother, to saving my brother, many paths were walked on this journey, but ultimately they all led here. Was it merely the Auracite that guided us to the Orbonne Monastery, or was it, dare I say, fate? Our exile, our arrival in Hingashi, my father's disappearance. Without even a single one of these things, our paths may not have crossed. If that is not fate, then...
If you could control your fate, would you?
Now that Ramses' desire has been fulfilled, the Auracite set in this necklace appears to have lost its blessing. Perhaps it is for the best, but I am simply glad that a piece of my mother remains. I shall not say farewell, for I would not have this meeting be our last. Allow me instead to offer a prayer. Mother, abandon not your wayward children of Ivalice, but deliver us from our sins that we might know salvation.
Aww. And the reason I'm talking to them is because I'm pretty sure actually when I turn this in, that is the last. I don't think there's anything after that. Or if there is, it's not with them anymore.
Principal Genomus has agreed to give me an actual role in the play. It is not Montblanc who stands before you, Kupo, but Isolde Tengil, the most handsome and noble and handsome of the Knights Templar.
Who has all of 2 lines before he must return to his proper place backstage working the lights. Do not forget that, Kupo.
Okay, cute. Yesterday, Ivalice was a legend. Today, it is history. And this is all thanks to your selfless efforts. No longer need I hide my heritage, for you have shown it to be noble. I only pray this final act I have penned proves worthy of them and their deeds. Granted, it still requires much polishing, and yes, I am fully aware that my conclusion to Ramses' tales differ from that which you saw in your vision, and learned in the halls of Malunde. But that was rather the point. I wanted people to see Ramza in control of his own fate, ending his story on his own terms. Entrusting faith into future generations is noble, but it diminishes the accomplishments of Ramza and his companions, which is why I granted them the victory they deserved. History remembers those who prevailed, and thus will his name endure. Now, was there aught else you wish to ask of me? Oh my god.
Cat, no.
Absolutely not. Nope. Oh. Yeah, I'm good. Were they lovers? Were they roommates? I just kind of want to like glance over and see if it mentions roommates. Closest companions throughout their adolescence. Ramsa was the youngest. Son, okay. Paths to such different backgrounds to cross, but fate chose to intervene. His parents fall victim to a terrible plague, orphaned, sensing greatness. Okay, enroll him. However, not but several moons before their graduation, tragedy befell them both. Were abducted. Amongst those kidnapped, delete a sister, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Turns out the whole affair. This is so much more than I was expecting. They were classmates. Upstart, who was always first in his class from swordplay to letters. Approached the renegade knights. Oh my god. This is so much more. I just want to know if they were roommates. Five summers pass. Okay. Nope, I'm good. Bye. I think that's everyone. Because, like, Sid's not here for some reason, so I don't know.
So since I don't believe it ever comes up again, do you want to know who the naked man was?
Yes, because I don't think I've ever seen him.
He was one of the background NPCs in the acting troupe.
Oh!
And so the implication is that he was betraying you or spying for the Empire or whatever.
What a fuck.
Well, wasn't that an adventure, Kat? It is sad to think we must soon part ways. But what with all we've been through these past few moons? Satisfied with the city's unwillingness to turn him over to the Garleans, Genomus has decided to purchase a permanent berth above Kugane for the Prima Vista. Supposedly he has already received petitions from several Giko and Genin to join the company. And then there is the matter of my assignment. You will be delighted to learn that I am almost finished. What? How do you expect me to write an expose when off battling forces of evil from beyond the void? Don't you worry, though. A few more weeks and I'll have a draft. All right, an outline. Until then, I'll stay here in Kugane a little while longer. At the Raven's expense, of course. Farewell. Hey, we did it. We did it. I'm assuming that's the end, because Lena doesn't have anything.
That's it. It's done.
That is actually the last quest of the whole thing? Or are you just saying that?
I think so.
Where is this quest that it says is here? Oh, it must be inside. Okay. Hey, then that means it's not related. Let's go. Alma's theme and staff credits. I don't need those. Bye. Chat, we fucking did it! Ah! I'm so excited.
Okay, next quest.
No. Is there actually?
Technically, yes.
What does technically mean?
Where the fuck is this?
We can do it at a different time, but I'm curious as to what the fuck you found.
There's some whole thing with, like, in fucking... the Prima Vista tiring room. Where's that?
I don't know if this is stuff I even did on my cat.
The Wandering Dramaturge. Yeah, no, apparently there's some whole thing where you need to... There's a whole thing that just opened up. Side quest.
Oh.
And then, in patch 5.25...
That's spoilers. I'll look into that, but I don't think I've even done that. If it's not a plus quest, I don't think I've done it on my cat girl.
No, it's just side quest. Here, I'll send you the link to the...
Okay. Yeah, I'd like to look into it. But we did it!